Hey everyone, and welcome to the Learners. I thought I would film a little mini day in the life today. So I am currently having breakfast. My daughter is playing with her STEM items, so her Toby and Jack, the little mice with the coding track, and also Ranger and Zip, while she's having her breakfast. And I'm just having some water, some coffee, crunching up cornflakes. Quinn is down here as usual. I've got the dryer on, and I'll put a load of washing in as well once I've had some cereal, and then we will start our day. Listening to this disc and book. This is the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Can you hear it? This is really cool. So basically it comes with a CD, and each page has a picture. Oh, there's the instructions and all the instruments. So each page, for example, has a piece of art. You listen to the disc, and then there are questions to answer. So definitely recommend this. Okay, so the dry is finished. I'm just about to put a load of washing in, but I just thought I'd show you our morning basket. So we have themed morning baskets, or we have seasonal morning baskets, or we have morning baskets related to our curriculum if it's a really intense book month, heavy with books, or just plain fun ones, and this is a plain fun one. So I thought I'd show you what's inside. So we've got the Goonie Bird Green is So Absurd book. We love the Goonie Bird Green books, they are so fun. We have got the National Geographic Kids Just Joking, hilarious jokes, tricky tongue twisters and ridiculous riddles. This is so fun. My daughter loves jokes and riddles, and it's a really fun book, and the pictures are really cute too. I'll just have a quick show you. Yeah, we still got a candy cane tablecloth on, because I need to get one that isn't candy cane. Well, you know, winter theme. Well, no, I need to get a winter theme one basically. But candy cane's still working for us for now. We have got the Magic Tree House Polar Bears Past Bedtime in here. We have got Dog Finds Lost Dolphins. This was a gift she got for Christmas of a friend. We have this journal, Dr. Seuss journal in here. She got this for Christmas, the Infopedia 2020 Nat Geo. We have got this unicorn sticker book. This is for Torchlight, Two Truths and a Lie. So it's all about critical thinking, media literacy. This is one of the Around the World Maze Lift the Flap books that she got for Christmas, and also the animal one. We have got the vocabulary cartoon of the day in here. I have got this unicorns. Unicorns, I was going to say unicorn book. Unicorns Magic Painting book in here. She has got one of her Christmas scratch art surprise books in here. She hasn't started that one yet. I have got these gymnastic cards in here. They're always fun to lay out. I keep the Exploring Nature with Children art and poetry. So I just printed out a selection of the art initially at the front, and then at the back is the poems for that particular month. So I keep those in here. So not the actual curriculum, but just the art and the poetry. I've got this activity pad in here. I have the Mindful Kids cards in here, which are really fun. We like those. A staple, we always have these in here. I don't think I've ever taken them out. The Osborne Famous Paintings cards. We usually have the scrunch map in here, but it's not in here currently because we were using it the other day and I've not returned it. I've got some putty in here. So she's got her festive putty, her cat's cradle, and then, let me get the other one, it's hiding, her twinkle putty. So that's what's currently in the morning basket. Morning snuggles with the Quinn. As much as she's a tinker, she's very snuggly. Snoozing on the mounted pillows. So just playing with the Pokemon balls. So just playing Pokemon basically. This is, sorry, my head's in the way. This is a great book, the Super Deluxe Essential Handbook. If your little one likes Pokemon, she adores this book. It's in helps with alphabetical order as well, which is always great. But she's basically got all the characters in here, their skills, what type they are, and everything else. And she loves this book and her Pokemon balls. So, just about to start homeschool. So we have almost finished level 3. So we're just doing the lesson we're up to in here. I keep all these in our work boxes, which I've made a video on before. I'm not going to show you us doing them because my daughter loves the camera and, you know, dancing and playing around and everything else, and it's really distracting, so I can't film us doing it. But I just wanted to show you what we are doing. So we're doing our reading lesson first, then we switch to language arts. So for language arts this morning we are doing our next lesson in first language lessons. I've got a page from The Good and the Beautiful, and also a page from Moffat Girls second grade language arts and grammar centres. She'll also do a page from her pug report. So basically she has compiled a list of questions that she's researching, so she'll do the next question along, and then she is keeping all of her data in here ready to stick in once she's finished. These are the books she's using. So I've got this little book of puppies, cats versus dogs, Nat Geo Woof, the Science comic Dogs. She's using the Owner's Guide Pugs, because obviously that's the breed she's researching, the Dog Encyclopedia and Everything Dogs, and then she's using her Crayola art pad box to keep everything, all her essentials in there while she's doing a report. After language arts we will go to math. If you're wondering where spelling is, we do spelling as a separate subject in the afternoon. I just found that works better, otherwise it's too much language arts at one time. So for maths, she did this the other day, but she wanted to colour them in, so I'll give this back to her so she can do that. We will also do our next lesson in Saxon Maths 2, which is in the folder. Well, the worksheet's in the folder. I'll do the lesson with her first, and then she'll do her fact cards and her worksheet independently, unless obviously she needs help, but I do the lesson with her first. Then she'll do her handwriting without tears. So she's going through the printing power and Kickstart Cursive. We've just started. We'll have a break, obviously, but I'm not gonna bring the camera out for break, because as I said, it's very distracting. So we will then switch to science. So we are doing Earth Science and Astronomy for the grammar stage from Elemental Science. We're up to our fossils unit. So we have this Looking at Rocks book, the Rocks and Minerals book, and we have our experiment in Earth Science for every kid. She also has our lab book to go with that. Oh, first language lessons, I should add, the lesson is a story, so it's just narration. There's no written work in there. If you're thinking, wow, that's a heck of a lot of written work, there's no written work in the lesson for first language lessons today. It's just narration, oral narration, after I've read the story. Okay, story of the world. So history is next. We are up to the arrival of the Norsemen, so chapter 14. She has her story of the world notebook. We have Norse myths and legends from Osborne, the Magic Tree House, Viking ships at sunrise, who are the Vikings, and this Explore Vikings. We also have the Osborne Internet Encyclopedia as well, plus obviously the audio, which we'll listen to. I'll read the story while she's listening to the audio. We do our map work and any reading. On the first day we do history, and then on the second day of history that week we do our project from the activity book. So after lunch we'll do art, which I'll show you when we get it out, and then we do our spelling box. So I'll select activities from the spelling box for her to do. I've done a video on our spelling box previously. Someone asked me a question the other day about what tech we use in homeschool, and she has her Amazon Kids tablet. This is not so much tech, but it's the little writing tablet that lives in the same box. She has an Android tablet, and then she has her own, if I can even get down there, her own laptop as well. So that's what she has in terms of tech. An iPad. Not in the budget currently, but I would love to get an iPad. That's definitely something on my wish list, desire list, really want list. I'm going to do her art now. We do a mixture of different things. As we do with curriculum, we do a lot of cross-curricular stuff as well. But right now we are doing King of the Kingdom, which is this one. There is a video demonstration and then the activity. There's also history in the book as well, art cards and everything else. It's really great. We're really enjoying this curriculum. For lunch, I was having quesadilla. I think I'm going to have scrambled egg and toast. I'm just making my scrambled egg. After that we are going to do walkies with friends. So take the dogs out for a walk with some friends and probably go to the park. It's starting to rain though, but we'll do wellies and raincoats and everything else. And then that'll be it for the day. We'll just come back home and play, do our nighttime routine, which I already showed you in a different video. So after evening meal and everything else, we do our bedtime basket, and any sort of STEM, or she wants to play a game, or she wants to do some other activity upstairs before bath, she'll do that, so crafting or anything like that. And that'll be it then. So I hope you enjoyed our little day in the life. Take care, see you soon.